Question for you guys, because with the Chromebooks now in front of every student, how have your summative assessments changed? Are you still printing something out that they have to fill out individually? Are they still doing it on the Chromebook, or is it almost all now project-based, or do you do some type of hybrid of all of those things? How have you changed your summative assessment?
I mean, in English, we still have the same assessments at the end where it's multiple choice essay, right? But then now we're able to add in that hybrid element of having more projects oriented, but that end of the unit, it's still paper pencil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine's completely different.
Okay.
And I get really excited about it because they,
Can't you tell?
Because you're right.
no, well, that's part of it, yes.
If she's right, she'll fight you.
So right now they're working at a unit called Integrating Technology. So in order to show them how, they've got all these different tools, and like Johanna said, it doesn't always translate. Like you're using this tool in my class, and then they go to English, and it's like, well, wait a second. They forget that they used it in her class because they're so focused on that, what they've done in her class. And part of the purpose of my class is to show them that these tools are going to be used in school and outside after school in their career, and how can you use all these tools together. So to teach them, okay, so right now it's Google Drive versus Office. Pros and cons of both, because you're going to use them both. You're not doing away with Office because now we have Google Drive. And so it's scenario-based. If this is a scenario, which tool should you use and why? And that's how we start the unit. And then they did a science experiment. And they gathered data, and they tracked the data in a spreadsheet, and they had to graph it. And then they had to do the lab report, so they had to get it all into their Word document. And then they have to present it. So it's tying it all together. And then they get to decide, do I want to use Office? Or, because when they did the experiment, they worked with a partner. And when they collected all their data, they worked with a partner, and they get to collaborate with their classmates and check their work. But the assessment then for me is, okay, now after you've done all this stuff, you need to reflect on the learning experience. So what did you learn from putting data into a spreadsheet and graphing that? And I've got specific questions. It's not just, tell me the most important thing you learned.
Sure.
But it's more, it's them writing and reflecting on that learning experience. And when I look at their final spreadsheet, lab report, and presentation, I'm also looking at their reflection to see how they kind of connect. So it's not multiple choice questions. Sometimes it is, but usually that's kind of the front load,
Okay.
kind of pre-test. But